I now put the question at order number 9, which is that further to the resolution of the House on Wednesday, 5th March 2025, appointing members to various committees and pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 175, this House further approves the appointment of the following members to the respective committees as specified hereunder. 1. Departmental Committee on Environment, Forestry and Mining, the Honorable Chepkwony Charity Kadhambi MP to replace the Honorable Kuno Yakub Ado MP, who appears twice in the approved list. Departmental Committee on Tourism and Wildlife, the Honorable Dr. Gishuki Edwin Mugo MP to replace the Honorable Wainaina Anthony Njoroge MP. Select Committee on Parliamentary Broadcasting and Library, the Honorable Ahmed Shakil Shabir CBS MP to replace the Honorable Wetangula Timothy Wanyonyi CBS MP. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Yes, Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I beg your indulgence before we move to the next order, which is Committee of the Whole House. Honorable Speaker, as I indicated in the usual Thursday statement, we are considering one of the bills that we are considering is the Public Audit Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 4 of 2024, in Committee of the Whole House. Honorable Speaker, this bill was published in January of 2024. And we considered in second reading, debated, and after debate, the only thing that has been pending is a Committee of the Whole House. Honorable Speaker, I wanted to give a statement regarding misinformation and a disinformation campaign on this particular bill, which was perpetuated by one of the media houses, and I think many members have seen it. The Public Audit Amendment Bill of 2024. And you have seen in the media, and I think this was perpetuated by one of the media houses. I don't know whether it was a fake story or a real story, because what was initially circulated had the banner of one of the media houses, and consequently picked up by the media, alleging that the National Assembly has drafted a bill that is taking away the powers of the Auditor General, following the pronouncements that the Auditor General had done in her normal audit reports, which are before this House and before committees of this House, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, when that happened, the usual characters on social media picked it up and spiraled it out of control, alleging very absurd things and very unconstitutional things that were being done by this bill. And I thought it was important that we set the record straight on the import of the Public Audit Amendment Bill of 2024, which, as I've said, was published in January of 2024, not January of 2025. Therefore, if anyone imagined, as they have been saying on social media, that this bill was targeting the Auditor General because of her recent report, it is very far from the truth. But it is this campaign of misinformation and disinformation, Honorable Speaker, that saw this House suffer immensely in terms of reputation and interference with our work that led up to the events of June 2025 because of a campaign, deliberate campaign of disinformation. Honorable Speaker, in this light, it is this light of sensationalized, inaccurate, false, misleading reports that the bill seeks to remove the Auditor General from office. And nothing could be further from the truth. Honorable Speaker, the Office of the Auditor General, as we all know, is an independent constitutional office whose tenure and independence is well protected in our Constitution under Article 229 of our Constitution. And that is why, even in my response on Twitter or on X, I told them there are certain unconstitutional things anyone cannot even fathom that can be done through an act of parliament like this. Honorable Speaker, the bill seeks to amend the Public Audit Cap 412B in order to align it with the Constitution following a declaration issued by the High Court in the case of Transparency International Kenya versus the Attorney General and two others of 2018, petition number 388 of 2016, the Transparency International Kenya case, that sections 4.2 8, 12, 17, 1, 18, 27, 40, 42, and 70 of the Public Audit Act, Cap 412B, are unconstitutional. And that is a court that ruled that. And therefore, all that this bill sought to do is to align, or rather to correct the unconstitutionality of what was found to have been unconstitutional in the bill that had been passed earlier in 2016 in the last parliament. In the Transparency International case, Transparency International TI Kenya, the petitioner filed a petition against the Attorney General and the Auditor General and the Africa Center for Open Governance, AFRICOG, as first and second interested parties respectively. The petitioner challenged constitutionality, the constitutional validity of sections 4, 2, 7, 1G, 9, 12, 14, 17, 18, 18 subsection 3, and the entire part 3. That is section 25.